So Airbnb made some announcements this week that are actually good for travelers. Now, it's not perfect, everything we always wanted Airbnb to do, but it's in the right direction. And Brian Chesky, the CEO of Airbnb, said, "I've heard you loud and clear. You feel like prices aren't transparent and checkout tasks are a pain." And you know what, Brian? You're right. Those checkout tasks are a pain. When I'm spending 30 to 45 minutes to just leave the apartment like I'm supposed to so I can keep having my 5-star rating, it is a bit much. And for some people, it really is. Like, my vacation gets stressed out when I have to strip all the beds and do all the stuff and do all the laundry and then vacuum. And I mean, look online. You'll see all kinds of crazy things that hosts ask for. And we're not host bashing today. What we're looking at is Airbnb actually said we're going to change how we're doing things. Okay. And there's there's 4 things announced. I'm only going to talk about 3 of them. One of them is they're now going to show what they say is a total price display. So starting December, they're going to be rolling out an option to display the total price for the stay. Okay. Now the total price for the stay means that you'll get the whatever it is per night, plus all the fees that go with it. So those crazy like $200 cleaning fees, that will be included in there. And the thing is the second thing he announced is search ranking will prioritize total price. So you won't kind of get suckered into that $125 a night Airbnb, and then it turns out the average price turns into $250. So that's really cool. However, you do need to know you will need to toggle it on to turn it on so it shows that as the search, because that is not the default search. It will still do something else. Also, they're not including taxes in the total price. And if you might not know this because you're from outside the US where taxes are already included into things, well, taxes can be anywhere from no percent, 5%, 10%, I don't know, maybe up to 20-some%. I don't know. And so that's one thing they did leave out, which I think eventually they'll probably put in just because you're going to have a lot of people like myself and other people going, hey, if you're going to show the total price, then show the total price with the taxes. So that's involved. Kind of like when you buy an airplane ticket, everything's already included, including the taxes, because people want to know the total price. But I will give it to Airbnb, at least now, when it gives that those surprising cleaning fees and stuff will be included in the price. Okay, so 2 of those announcements: 1, the total price display, and 2, the search rankings will prioritize the whole price, not the per night price. So that's really cool. And the thing is, the other thing I think was important that he talked about was the whole checkout tasks are a pain. And this is another one of those things that I like what he's saying, but the words that he uses has me questioning how much will happen. Because, as they say in their announcements, we're improvements to guest checkout. We're providing guidance to hosts that if they have checkout requests, they should be reasonable and displayed to guests before they book. That's the best part about this right there, that they have to be displayed before they book. Guests should not have to do unreasonable checkout tasks, such as stripping the beds, doing the laundry, or vacuuming when leaving their Airbnb. But we think it's reasonable to ask guests to turn off the lights, throw food in the trash, and lock the doors, just like they would when leaving their own home. I think that's reasonable. And the thing is, you notice they said should. It's not will, it's should. So what's nice is that Airbnb is kind of gently nudging the host in the direction of, look, you got to have more reasonable things, especially if you're charging people for cleaning fees. But but just know that there might still be some things in there and some weird tasks. So make sure when you're checking out your Airbnb, read through everything, not just if they have a pool, but also go through, hey, what do I have to do before I leave stuff? So something to kind of think about when you're doing there. So what's your kind of cutoff date when you look at Airbnb versus hotels? Put it down in the comment section below so we can all have an idea of what we're all thinking when it comes to stay and where we're going to travel, or where we're going to stay when we travel. Anyway, I wish y'all the best, and bye.